Many government officials are trusted with our tax money. However, a recent audit of a local treasurer's office is revealing what some are calling red flags.
Now, the Franklin County Treasurer says a lot of what the audit says is misleading or untrue. News 3's Paul Wilcoxon has more for us.
In my left hand here is a forensic accounting analysis of the Franklin County Treasurer's office, mentioning several potential red flags in it. In my right hand, Treasurer Steve Versalino's response. Forensic analyst Dr. Troy Liu revealed several what he calls red flags. One area is the fact that many checks from the Treasurer's office had what looked like electronic signatures, which Liu tagged as potentially leading to fraud. In a written response to News 3, Franklin County Treasurer Steve Versalino says in his statement, most of these claims are signed and approved by the department head and then shown to the board prior to checks being written. He says that checks are printed from the treasurer's office and given to the county clerk's office to mail and file the claims. Another claim from the forensic audit says there are no descriptions at the bottom of the checks. According to Liu's report, descriptions are necessary to identify the purpose and reason for the expenditures. To that, Versalino says that claim is false. By only looking at the bank statement, Versalino says, a description is not shown, but research would show the county prints their checks on letter paper where the description is present. Liu's report also claims the treasurer writes and authorizes checks for the county without oversight or review. Again, Versalino says that claim is false. Departments make the claims, Versalino says. Claims go to the board for review, checks are written in the treasurer's office, checks go to the county clerk and are then mailed and filed. Versalino goes on to state, the treasurer does not enter the deposits, nor does the treasurer enter the checks into accounts payable. Another point of contention from the audit says Versalino lacks, quote, delegation and segregation of duties, end quote. Versalino says this statement is misleading and Liu nor any of the county board members have spent any adequate amount of time to make any of these claims. Versalino goes on to say, segregation of duties will always be limited given the size of the county operations. The audit also details what Liu says that Versalino denied his request to allow a former employee of the office to extract data to aid in the audit. Versalino says in his statement, having prior disgruntled employees extracting data creates an independence issue which impedes the results from being relied upon. Versalino respectfully declined an on-camera interview. I did ask him if the board asked him to resign. He said he would respectfully decline. He says the treasurer's office is an elected term that runs through November 2026, and there's important work to do. Reporting outside the Campbell building here in Franklin County, Paul Wilcoxon, News 3.